Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Missouri Tigers offense comes on the field first today. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 16 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it. They've got him down out near the 40.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
He makes the grab. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with the mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Missouri. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. So Oregon's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
First down here for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Defense is coming after him. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And the returner is brought down. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And looking for a big play here. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
The offense trying to pour it on early here. First down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 12, and coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive? Play action here on first down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Second down after the incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Bringing pressure. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The Ducks will have to kick this away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And he's able to send the punt away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Ball handed off. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk is Missouri with the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through 1 quarter, let's check out the game summary. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What? Takeaway by this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Ducks. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
How about that one, Chris? The big man goes up, shows his skills to come up with that interception, and then the athletic ability to run it back for a touchdown. That guy can move.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the first half.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's a shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Well, it's another huge gain for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Let's it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around.
Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half,
and the pressure gets to him again.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot?
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense is still clicking. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner choosing to field this one. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here's the toss play now. Running to the right. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker, and then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1 half away from crowning a national champion.
The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The senior calls his own number, picks up the 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this 1st down. This is an important drive for this offense now that they got a 1st down.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game, but how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
Offense in a split backfield now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Pressure is coming. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. Running with purpose. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? And Kirk, it's Missouri with the lead here. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. 1 quarter away from crowning a national champion in this college football season. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. I know they didn't connect there, but keep testing this defense. Keep challenging them, because if you do connect on that...
It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
This guy just continues to come up with big plays. I mean, this game really, at this point, is out of reach, and yet this guy continues to be showcased. One of the best tight ends in the country.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Missouri. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Football comes out. Breaking free at midfield.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He's running out of time here.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Here's a fumble way behind line of scrimmage. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on a ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. The pocket breaking down. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Johnson. Defense is coming after him. It's a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. See if he can make a play on this return. And he's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
3:25.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks, because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. And say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Missouri Tigers.